Spoiler Sleepover is sponsored by Gore Clown Shop.
Do you love all things horror? Books? Movies? Podcasts? Of course you do. Well, come on down to goreclown.com.
Original artwork by an indie horror fan for indie horror fans.
Use code SLEEPOVER at checkout to save 15% on your whole purchase.
Oh, and did we mention? Gore Clown is the only place to get official Spoiler Sleepover merch.
So don't forget to use Sleepover to save 15%.
Stay indie, suckers.
Welcome, ladies, gents, and our non-binary friends to Spoiler Sleepover, Season 3, the Season of Suffering. Suffer along with your co-hosts Jason, Michael, and Rob as they watch and review some of the worst films to ever hit the screen. Now, enjoy the show. It'll be a real scream of a time.
Oh boy! We're back! Welcome, ladies, gents, and our non-binary friends to Spoiler Sleepover! That's right.
I was so not ready for that.
Nobody was.
Jesus Christ. You threw me for a loop right before this. We were talking about something wildly different, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ.
I lost it.
Listen, we never had it. Yeah. I'm Jason Michael.
And I'm Mickey Mouse. I mean, I'm Rob.
Jesus Christ.
As we promised, back to talk about 2025's Screamboat, starring our Lord and Savior,
David Howard Thornton, baby.
That's right. Before we get into this, let's jump into a little what's been keeping you up at night. Jason Michael, what's been keeping you up at night?
Well, unfortunately, this week has been a different kind of keeping me up at night. Not the good stuff with, watching movies or TV shows. Unfortunately, it's been a lot of punches in the dick. Monday, as a Monday goes, I am walking something down through the halls of my work, and I put my phone back in my pocket literally after getting off the phone with my boss, and then my phone jumped out of my pocket into a fucking mop bucket. I heard a bloop, and I was like, what the fuck was that? My pockets are lighter. Oh no. And turns out it was my phone jumping straight out of my pocket into the mop. I looked at the mop bucket like, maybe I should walk on the other side of that. I went, nah, fucking never walking near a mop bucket. I'm going to be superstitious about that shit for the rest of my fucking life. God damn. The yellow gross water. I'm still fighting with it right now. We're recording a little bit later because I got a notification from ordering the phone that, it'll be between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock tonight that will deliver the phone to you. I was like, that's fucking gross, but okay. And
ridiculous.
I then got a message saying we can't deliver your phone.
That's how it always works.
So all this shit for nothing. Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. The very next day, that was only Monday, by the way. Tuesday, I have a fob to get into work, and my fob stopped working. Because why fucking not? And it kind of came...
That's not fabulous at all.
No, and wouldn't you love it? Things come in threes. I was doing some work, Tuesday, perfectly fine with sound. Hell, even sitting through a lightning storm on last Saturday, I had speaker audio and everything. Come Tuesday evening, this was hopefully the 3rd, knock on fucking wood, my speakers from my laptop stopped working. So only through headphones does it work.
Oh.
Only through headphones.
No.
When I play it through the speakers, all the ears, it's like sick. But other than that, we've been rewatching The Rookie, and I watched Terrifier 3 finally all the way through, and that movie is still fucked up, and I love it. But and with our two Lord and Saviors, Nathan Fillion and David Howard Thornton, to tie off the fucking
The
movie.
Fillion fill-in. That show will be coming soon.
Coming. Anyway, Rob, hopefully you've been being kept up at night with something a lot better than I have.
Yeah, so currently off screen, you might hear it at some point, but I got a pet rat.
Yeah, you did.
So I have him in a little travel case that I keep in my office when he's not in his big home, because I like to keep my baby near me. But his name is Otis, named after Otis Driftwood.
Nice.
Of course. And his middle name is Sid, named after the great late Sid Haig.
Nice.
So Otis Sid, this is my little boy here. He's amazing. But other than that, I'm still watching Alien Earth, which is still entertaining yet confusing. And this week alone, I was like, I want to rewatch some shit I haven't seen in a while. And so I rewatched A Life Aquatic, Wes Anderson movie.
Oh, okay.
And it still holds up. I love that movie. I own 2 different copies of it, and I fucking love that movie so much. And then after that, I literally watch these movies back to back. I rewatched Snatch, the Guy Ritchie film.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fantastic movie. And both of those movies I can quote, like, from pretty much open to close. So, and it's just been years since I've rewatched either of them. And I said, you know what? I think today's the day. So I rewatched both of those. They were delightful. But yeah, so Otis, my cute little rescue rat, he was a feeder. They were going to feed him to a snake.
Oh.
And I said, not on my vegan watch, you're not. And I took his ass home, and he is so happy. He's got so much energy, and he gives me kisses, and he hides in my beard, and he has the largest balls I've ever seen in my life.
Hell yeah.
So, these things are, it looks like he's walking around with a beanbag chair attached to his butt. It's wild. But yep, that's what's been keeping us up at night, folks.
Jesus Christ.
Let us know what's been keeping you up at night. Are you rewatching or watching The Rookie for the first time? And if it's the first time, what took you so damn long? Are you watching Alien Earth? I'd like to know what other people are feeling about Alien Earth. But yeah, so now that we're done with that one, let's move into our earworms. Jason Michael, what has been squiggling in and out of your ear orify this week?
Well, obviously, because my phone was also my wonderful way to play music for the most part, I have an iPad that I dusted off.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I was walking around the gym looking like that, so that was great. But that's pretty much all I used it for, and it was the gym playlist. It's got a lot of Whitechapel, of course. It's got Ghost. It's got Avenged Sevenfold, Slipknot. It's got a song called "Right on Frankenstein." I can't remember who the fuck it's by, but it's at the end of Dead Island 2. It's a fucking tremendous song.
Nice.
It also had Trivium on there, and yeah, it was pretty good. It's Death from Above 1979, Right on Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah. I got to see them live once before they broke up and then regathered 15 years later. That's a strange band. There's a documentary about them. You should look into it. They're
hell yeah.
They have an interesting backstory for sure. But yeah, so you went to the gym looking like a tablet kid. That's a fucking choice, dude.
Dude, literally the only thing I could fucking think of was, where's my iPad? Yeah. It's like, God.
Just walk up to some random like gym rat and you're just like, can I borrow some money for V-Bucks?
Dude, there was one moment I went from a chair, not a chair, but like a seated bench, and went over to the flies, and I left my iPad at the foot of the seated bench, and I went, oh yeah, it's not in my fucking pocket right now, and then went back and picked it up, and I was like, God damn it. Yep. This sucks.
It's the worst. Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's Struggle Bus City Central over here.
Seriously.
But what's been squiggling in and out of your ears?
Shameless plug time. My new album.
Do it.
Yeah. So I just released my new album on the 11th. It is called Bloodbath. The only place that you can get and listen to my music is through Bandcamp. You can find me on Instagram. I have a page specifically for my music. So you can follow me there. You can find the link there. If you can't, for some reason, find me, you can just go ahead and send us a message and I'll send you the link. But I am under I Wear Human Flesh on on there. Yep, that is my artist name.
Type it. I dare you.
Good luck finding me, because it is, yeah, it was in like code and now it's in kanji. So I updated it.
God fucking damn it. I tried looking it up for the very first time and I was like, you're not anywhere. And you sent me the typing out of it. I was like, you are a fucking menace to society.
Yep. So the easiest way to find me now, this is going to sound like it's not easy because it probably isn't, but if you go to English to Japanese translation in Google and you type out I wear human flesh, all lowercase with spaces in between everything, the kanji that pops up, copy that and drop it into Bandcamp and I will pop up.
Hold on. I'm going to live right here, right now.
And if you don't want to do that, you can go ahead again and just send us a message and we'll drop you the link.
Yes, but this is more fun.
The night of the 11th, I have already sold a few copies. So, I mean, they're digital. So, like, people have already digitally purchased the album a few times. It's really exciting. I'm super amped. Thank you so much for anybody that has purchased the album, anyone in the future, currently, in the past. Y'all rock. This album was a long time of work in the works. I really put a lot of work into this one, and it is it's passion. It's a real passion project. It's a bit jarring at the start, and then it just lulls you into kind of a bit of safety towards the end. But it is, you'll look at it and you'll say 4 tracks. I'm not paying money for 4 tracks, but please look at the times on there. The album runs just under an hour. So it is, the first 2 tracks are 15 minutes.
God damn it. You are a maniac and I love it.
Did you find me?
Not yet. I'm trying to figure out which part to copy.
The whole thing.
I'll work on this silently in the background, but that's been our earworms. If you haven't listened to Rob's new album on Bandcamp, go find it under I Wear Human Flesh from, what is it, kanji?
Yes.
I've never heard of kanji.
It is it's the writings, one of the writing styles for Japanese.
You learn something new every day. That's what has been squiggling out of our ears and all hopefully into yours. Rob, do you have a little bit of...
Yeah. I have exciting ones too. This is deep, and this was, I read one article and then said, bullshit, I need to find more information. So I ended up finding multiple sources that say similar yet slightly different things. So I kind of just bullet pointed the more important things that I felt were this needed to be heard. So as we already know, DC as a film industry has kind of, they've given us some decent movies, they've given us some bangers, and they've given us a fuck ton of shit. No matter what they've done, they never follow through. Here's a new DCU. No, there isn't. We get a few albums. We get a few movies, and then you just can the whole fucking thing. I don't know. I can't blame DC. I want to blame Warner Brothers for it. But
fair. This
new one, now, if you have not seen Superman yet, you are doing yourself a fucking disjustice. This is an amazing film.
Yes, it is.
If you really want to know how I feel about it, please subscribe to our Patreon and go watch my Movie Spew Monday. I went on a Monday, opening week, to go see it, and it was fucking great. James Gunn, our Lord and Savior, our trauma god, has decided with all of the power that he has that he is going to just do comic book movies, and he's going to do them justice. Marvel, you all know how I feel about Marvel movies. The ones that James Gunn has done are the good ones, in my opinion. They are close to the comic books. They are entertaining. They are violent. They are great. Now, he did Superman. When I recorded my Movie Spew Monday, in that recording, I had said, can we just have it happen where James Gunn is the only person allowed to write comic book movies from this point forward? I don't care if he directs, just him writing it, and no one other than him gets to edit what is written. A week after I posted that, they announced that James Gunn is doing the DC fucking U. And
hell yeah.
They attached somewhere around 8 fucking movies that he is writing. 8 movies that he is writing. Correct. Yes, that look. Nobody just saw Jason Michaels' face. His eyebrows just hit the fucking roof.
I don't have eyebrows anymore. I look like Jared Leto's Joker, which is now fucking dead. Oh, yeah. Finally. I'm so here for this. Holy shit.
This was the new news that I found. He is writing and directing an R-rated Batman movie. In this Batman movie, we are getting a focus of the flying fucking Graysons. We are going to see Robin as the forefront of a Batman movie that is rated fucking R. That's not even the best part. The best part is, currently, the information that is out there is the actor that played Dick Grayson on Titans will be playing Dick Grayson in the fucking movie, making Titans canon to the fucking new DCU. Wait, hold your tits. It gets better. There's an on-set photo that they were shooting for this upcoming R-rated Clayface movie, my favorite villain in all Batman history. And in one of the photos, the Penguin was spotted. And not just the Penguin. The Penguin from the fucking show was spotted on set. So we are now confirmed that the Penguin will be showing up in Clayface, that Dick Grayson from Titans will be showing up in this R-rated Batman movie. There's more attached, and I'm going to... Yeah, it's not out yet. It's not out yet. You got to rent it, so I'm not going to say anything about Superman. But there's a couple of moments that happen in Superman that make other things canon to this new DCU. James Gunn is doing his damn thing, and there is no way around it at this point unless Warner Brothers just decides to fucking can it.
Uh-oh.
And I really fucking hope they don't, because we're also getting a Brave and the Bold movie.
Ooh.
Which I'm all about, because I love that. I love the comic book line that started running in the fucking, I believe, 60s or 50s? 60s. And then they made a great animated show, and I love the animated show. It's great. I mean, it's for kids, but it's also for the fucking adults, because they get
also Batman.
Yeah, it's amazing. So there's so much coming out. DC is doing the damn thing. James Gunn is doing the damn thing, and I'm here for it. Peacemaker. Oh, I forgot that for my fucking... What's been keeping us up at night? Peacemaker season 2 is out, and it's like the first 4 episodes are out, and it's a fucking wild ride this season so far. So anyway, yeah. So that is that's Creeping It Real for this week is just a DC vomit all over this place, dude. I'm so amped.
Rob was smiling that entire fucking time. I just got lost in the fact that he's like this. I watched him de-age. The beard and the long hair went away, and he just became a child again with like
all
a comic book in front of him. Yeah.
Oh my god.
The life returned to those eyes.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
When I read the first article, I was like, shut the fuck up. And then I dug a little deeper, and I was like, wait, this is happening. I was like, holy fucking shit, dude. Oh, man, I'm so glad that I got the Regal Unlimited, because I'm telling you, every time those movies come out, my ass is going to be in that theater fucking 7 days in a row seeing that shit. Oh, my God, I'm so excited. But, yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. Before we walk away from Creeping It Real.
And another thing, you fuck.
Listen, I need all of you out there who are listening to a podcast about movies to go to the fucking movies.
Please.
We are still at a point where theaters are fucking closing and movies aren't getting a good run. Like, we're getting shit movies getting a run for far too fucking long. We need to put asses in seats. And look, I'm paying $25 a month for Regal Unlimited. I get to see any movie I want, as many times as I want, any time of the week. I can literally go every day of the week and see 7 different movies, and I pay $25 a month. That is it. So there's no excuse.
That's the price of 2 movies right there.
That's not even. At this point, I was going Mondays and I was paying $32. I was paying for the ticket and then getting a small popcorn in a medium drink, and I was paying $32. So at this point, with the pass, I pay $25. and I save 20% on concession. And every third movie, I get a free popcorn and drink.
Sell it right now. Unfortunately, not sponsored by Regal. However,
no,
Regal.
But please do what you can. Go if all you can do is go see one movie a month, then go see one movie a month. But go to the theaters. Renting at home is comfortable and it's easy, but it does not help the theaters that are struggling. I know Regal and AMC are big companies, but they're fucking closing theaters. If you have to support a local. Right here in New Hampshire, we have Barnsley. Barnsley is the shit. They're so fucking good. They're so accommodating. I've gone in multiple times and said, you guys aren't showing enough horror. And within a week or two, they have two horror movies that they weren't even planning on showing. So support your local, but also please just support fucking movie theaters, dude. Like, get your ass out there. Go see something. That is my rant. I am done. Support movies.
I mean, I know I'm going to see a decent amount of horror movies that are coming out in October. Like, there's some good trailers, or at least trailers that make me go, you know what? Yeah. Usually I look at a trailer and go, cool, I know the movie, or I don't care. A lot of the ones that are showing up right now as horror, dude, I'm so intrigued and here for. So I will definitely be going once I return from England.
Perfect. Yeah, suckers, once you actually, as of tomorrow, stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to the Patreon, I'm telling you, you might want to do it. I will be in theaters watching The Long Walk. So my movie Spew Monday is going to be on The Long Walk. I will be seeing it Monday. It's tomorrow. All right. Enough of that. I'm going to pet my rat, and we're going to talk about a fucking stupid mouse.
Well, now we can't avoid it any longer. We have to talk about the next addition to whatever David Howard Thornton is doing outside of Art the Clown. And first it was The Grinch.
Yeah, boo. His performance was great. The movie sucked ass, though.
And that's why he got our bloody legend. Pretty much every time David Howard Thornton's in a movie, it's going to be an obvious bloody legend. Just him.
And here's the thing, suckers, inside look, because you're about to find out anyway, so I'll just tell you anyway. The end of the movie is going to be spoiled for me because my ass fell the fuck asleep like 15 minutes to the end of the movie. And I texted Jason Michael the next day. I was like, so yeah, I fell asleep. And he said, keep it that way. So I did.
It really wasn't anything special. And honestly, I've forgotten a decent chunk of it, but I think I can get us there. First off, The Grinch, or The Mean One, was not a great movie. His performance was tremendous.
No. Yes.
I don't remember what I gave it. Do you?
I think we were right in the middle. I think we gave it like probably between a 4 and a 5, just simply because of because of what he does. But the movie was god awful.
Yeah.
Just not good, nonsensical nonetheless. Like, none of it made fucking sense. Mm-hmm. Like, it was just stupid, choppy. Yeah, it was not good. It was a bad movie.
I will say, I feel like
bad movie.
I feel like this movie had a bit more of a budget, but at the same point, we almost got a very similar movie. I feel like there was some better acting than there was in the entirety of The Mean One, though.
Outside of a few weird moments throughout the movie and some questionable acting, I actually enjoyed the movie. Like, I didn't fall asleep because I was bored. I fell asleep because I was fucking tired and it was late o'clock. So I personally, I enjoyed the movie. I'm glad I stayed awake long enough to get the backstory.
Yeah.
Which was a cool way to do it. And also, like, I understand that Steamboat Willie became like public domain, so anyone could do anything they wanted with it. But animating Walt Disney into like, yeah, you changed the name, but that was fucking Walt Disney. Like, I went, oh, somebody's gonna get sued.
Are you kidding me? They didn't watch this shit. I did watch The Mean One's kills again to prepare for this, just to see like how they would match up or how they would hold up. This one definitely had better kills.
Oh, 100%.
And like there was a whole other budget. I can't wait to talk about it when we get there, but we will get to that one part. I got worried about this movie as soon as Fuzz on the Lens logo showed up, and it was Comic Sans.
Yeah.
But it was cool. The whistle that starts and trying to unearth something, which is kind of basically being like, and he's public domain. Let's do whatever now. Like, what was it, 1925, I think it said? Or 1924?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it basically the time frame of when Steamboat Willie became public domain. They break it open, and then you hear the whistle of Steamboat Willie just wandering around. He grabs a wrench, bites off the dude's nose. There was another chick who was there with him, and like he chases her into the hole, and she screams. He jumps at her, and then we get the title card of Screamboat. I like the little nods that they kept going for with Disney throughout the entirety of this movie. They made It's a Small World reference, and then, of course, the most in-your-face besides Steamboat Willie reference of the birthday party with Catherine Cochran, our famous hacksaw scene victim. She is dressed up as, I believe it was Cindy. She's dressed as Snow White, and then each of them are dressed up as somebody different. I love that line when they get to Cinderella.
The ferry.
She's in blue, all blue. She's Cinderella.
Yeah, which is Snow White. Cinderella wears. Oh my god! I can't believe we're having this conversation.
Snow White is a yellow dress with a black top and a blue cape.
I got it backwards. Okay,
get fucked.
I always do that. Hey man, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I always get those things backwards. I do like the one girl who's supposed to be Ariel, who says she wants to be up where the people are.
Yep.
And I was just like, no, that's a fucking song. That one cracked me up. That was the only one that made me laugh. Because I was just like, that's fucking funny. Yeah, she said it.
Oh my God.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they're all dressed like Disney princesses. There's Cinderella, Belle, Ariel, Jasmine, and Sleeping Beauty, I think, maybe. Yeah, I wrote, I want to be where the people are. Fuck off. It was like, oh, we're going for those lines. Like, oh, you really are a mean one.
You know what bothered me up until a point with this? I mean, I already mentioned the backstory scene, is the fact that Willie whistles throughout the entire movie, which is great. I love that. But until we get the backstory, we don't get the Steamboat Willie song.
Yep.
And it was bothering me, but then I was going, okay, so Willie's public domain. Maybe the song isn't? And so that I had to like rationalize that in my head for the movie until we got the backstory, and then they did the song, and I was like, oh, no, they just fucking didn't do it.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have made it better. Honestly, I feel like there would be a moment at a halfway point in the movie where if the only song he whistled was that song, that it would start to actually be kind of creepy / scary, just because a repetitive noise or repetitive tune wears on you.
Texas Chainsaw, baby.
Yup. I mean,
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
It's known. I mean, go even as fucking surface level and simple as fucking Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
You get that simple fucking 4 noises, and people are like, oh shit, Jason's here. You're like, yeah, no duh.
Dude,
you get that Jaws. Yep. I mean, all of them. It's, you know, I feel like it's an underrated one. Freddy's glove makes that screech noise.
Yeah.
And they utilize it in later movies when he's not even doing shit. It's background, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You hear that. I still hear that. I get goosebumps. I love fucking Freddy, man. Yeah.
We get a faraway shot of just like standing by a tree watching a teenager in high school and hear Meanie, just a Halloween high pitched thing. I can't go that high right now. I'm in the middle of the living room and it's 11 o'clock at night. So I'm quite
lateoclock.com.
Yep. I'm quite low right now. So if I sound like I'm soothing on NPR, you're welcome. We're here to talk about Screamboat Willie, damn it. I think it's a beautiful boat. The what is it? The Staten Island ferry, at least on the outside. The inside, not that great looking at all.
No, those ferries are fucking vile in general.
Yep. So we get like background actors. There's a bunch of fucking people on this boat. Like there's a mother, a kid, there's a dude. Yeah, there's a dude who makes her feel very uneasy. There's the naked cowboy. I
love the fact that they added the naked cowboy. I was like, good. Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
And then of course, the birthday party comes on through screaming and hooting and hollering like, it's my birthday. And the mom looks at the son and goes, They're lost souls. Pray for them. Like,
awesome. So, did I miss something? Because I feel like I either I missed it or it was just not laid out well. What is the connection between the main final girl, if you will? I don't know if she's a final girl. I fell the fuck asleep. I don't know how the movie ended. What's her connection with the party? Because she's running away from them.
So I believe what she said is she was serving them drinks, so maybe she was like their bartender all night, and now she's off work and running away, and they're following her. Or maybe
which makes no fucking sense at all. That's what I picked up, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I've been a bartender. Like, that doesn't fucking happen. That's not reality. I don't understand.
You're watching a movie about a killer mouse. Suspension
that was the most
of
realistic
disbelief.
thing. In comparison, I was like, okay, so I missed nothing.
They're in fucking New York. Duh.
That was weird, man. I didn't miss anything.
No.
It was stupid.
No, yeah, no, it really was. It's such a weird movie, and like there's the nose kill. I wrote down the kills. Some of them will be undone later, but the nose kill, the whole kill, and then the cocaine kill. Just some random mascot dude comes up, takes off his head, his mascot head, just full blown.
Yeah, he's dressed as the Statue of Liberty, and like that's a terrible costume. Nonetheless,
It looked like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, at least in the head.
Yeah,
but he takes off the head, and just out of nowhere, he's looking around. I'm like, the fuck is this guy doing? Pulls out a bag of cocaine. I was like, oh, yep, okay, we need that one guy.
I thought he was gonna jack it, honestly.
No, he wasn't at a Korn concert.
I was like, did this dude? Oh my god, that guy is. Dude, I've been amped. Last week I talked about how amped I was to see two bands live. I have never been so amped I needed to beat it. That's just wild fucking choice.
Yeah.
But that moment in the movie, I think, to be completely honest, was probably one of my favorite moments, because he puts the giant head on the ground, does the cocaine, hears the whistle, then he stands up, he starts looking around, and he looks down at the head, then he turns around again, looks back, and the head is completely moved, across the floor, and he like moves close to it, and then it turns around by itself, and I was like, of course. And I was like, okay, and then we're going to get like a jump scare, or like it's going to cut to black and we're going to scream, something like that. No, the head jumps up and his legs are just below it.
Just stands up.
I fell out. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, this is unbelievable. The entire time I watched the movie up until the point I passed the fuck out, I kept thinking about that. I was like, are we going to get another moment like this that's that fucking hilarious? Like, no. Unfortunately, at least in my opinion, I don't feel like we did. I didn't get it.
I mean, it comes with
Jason
another
Michael's
kill.
face says differently.
It comes with another kill.
And this wasn't even a kill. It was just the moment.
No, fucking dude, that was
amazing.
That was fucking hilarious. Again, I agree. I was expecting the head to jump towards us, but it was just
the legs. It was so good.
And then he did one of the horror movie no-nos that Jason Michael hates to see. He did an Achilles slash.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I wrote down, Pet Cemetery Achilles. Hate it.
Yep.
Oh my god. And then he got the back of the Statue of Liberty lantern through the back of the head, and then the light just goes.
Yep. That's so good.
Cut to a bathroom where our main girl, who, at the very beginning, she met some dude who's like, all right, go up to this floor, not the top floor, because that's where everyone goes. And he's just a reoccurring character every now and then. And
we have Kaylee Hyman. That's an unfortunate last name. 3 people from the Terrifier franchise in one movie is
I noticed
a lot for a non-Terrifier movie.
I noticed one of them besides Catherine Cochran.
It was the birthday girl.
Yeah, that's Catherine Cochran.
No, that's Kaylee Hyman.
The birthday girl?
Mm-hmm.
Like the main Cinderella?
Yeah.
That was Catherine Cochran.
She's from Terrifier 2. Baby boy.
No, I don't care about Scream.
Nobody does.
Characters.
And if they do. Kaylee Hyman.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Oh my god, I thought it was Catherine Cochran this entire time.
No, Nope.
All right. Well, I will.
One's hot, one's not.
Ouch. I was going to cut that entire part that, I had to go change the Roomba. That part I will cut, but that was just a live realization. Jason thought it was Catherine Cochran this entire time. So, no, it's actually Brooke.
Well, next time you bring her up, you just be like, I wrote the wrong name and I don't know why.
No, I'm keeping all that in. I'll allow that.
Oh, okay.
I'll allow that. Fucking Jesus Christ. So she was Brooke, right? She was in 2 and 3 because of her death in 2.
That's right. Yeah, she was.
And then bubbly Chinese food face in 3.
Yeah, nightmare fuel in 3.
Yeah. Anyway, not non-Catherine Cochran. We tend to go off the rails, and now back in season 3, we are equally as unhinged as before, and we still can't talk. Now, we cut to the bathroom with the main character, and she's slowly going in. We're like, all right, is something in the bathroom? And then there's a fart. It's like, cool, great, thanks, joke. She continues. She gets no service, of course, because why would she? And Steamboat Willie is just munching on something in a bathroom stall that she almost finds out until the EMT, Amber is her name. She's the mayor from The Mean One. She was one of the most unnecessarily annoying characters in that movie alone. And pretty good death. I remember strangled by "Vote for Me" stickers, and then her head was crushed in the trunk, I believe. She's just there for some freaking reason, but we don't get to see Steamboat's kill. We actually just see his little legs swinging along. They can't call the cops because they can't reach him because they went through a dead zone in the middle of the New York Harbor. Which
still seems fucking strange to me. Is there really a dead zone in the fucking harbor?
Maybe.
It's New York City. How are there not cell towers that reach the middle of a harbor? You can see everything.
But is it Verizon or AT&T? Who knows?
If it was T-Mobile, they definitely have signal. If it's Verizon, they're fucked.
Yeah, I have Verizon.
They probably all have Verizon. Yeah. I don't. I have T-Mobile. I have signal everywhere.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Witness me. There's moments in this movie, and this is one of them, where I look at it and I go, that's David Howard Thornton. Because we cut to Steamboat Willie down on the bottom deck in the shadows, and somebody comes down and we see his body acting of just and sneak around in silhouette form, and I go, that's my David. That's my David right there. He goes after a cop with a hammer. Steamboat Willie takes a hammer to the cop, and we see his hand get smashed open, and he just gets hit over and over again with the hammer, and then he's picked up and dangled into the propellers.
Which was just odd, because there's 4 different shots and the propellers are pretty dang far away from him, and then all of a sudden he's just close to the propellers at the back. There's no way his face is moving right. He would be pulled away from the boat, not towards the fucking propeller. It's just odd. Also, the reveal afterwards, our main final girl there, or whatever, I keep saying final girl, witnesses Willie, and Willie picks up presumably the body, but it just looks like a giant piece of fucked up Swiss cheese.
Yep.
It's weird.
Yep.
I couldn't make out what it was.
Yeah.
That's a huge issue that I had with this movie, is it's dark. Nothing is lit well.
No. It's very underbelly of a fucking cargo ship.
Yeah. It's not good. And we miss things too. Like you just said, David Howard Thornton being David Howard Thornton. There are shots where you can tell he's fully character acting. He's in it, but it's so fucking dark you can't see his face.
Yep.
You miss half of his body. You just see the legs and one arm moving. You're like, I have no idea what the fuck was just happening, but okay.
Yeah.
You could have lit this a little bit brighter.
Yeah. And it's just okay, so Steamboat Willie's now in love with this chick. So that...
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There's cartoon hearts and shit, and it's oh, okay.
It made me laugh.
Yeah. But it's just so weird. Then there's Willie takes off. There's some weird dick measuring competition between the next couple of cops that show up. It's I outrank you. I've been here for 13 days longer than you. It's not actually what it was, but it was pretty much as bullshit as that. It's so fucking pointless. But what we do get is the captain, who in the very beginning was like, we're going now. He gets decapitated in such a Terrifier-like way.
Yeah.
Like, it was some form of wire of something, and Willie pops up behind him and starts sawing his head off.
It was so good.
It was incredible. And all while whistling a happy little tune. Whistle while you work, baby. The amount of blood that in later scenes, the blood did not stick around, but at the beginning of this scene, it was like, holy shit, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, there were good kills. Speaking of the pointless characters, I was fucking flabbergasted with Tyler Posey being in this. I don't know if you ever watched. I'm gonna make a fool of myself. Did you ever watch Teen Wolf on MTV back in the day?
No, I did not.
Weirdly good show. Like it has no right being. Maybe it's not good. I don't fucking know. I was a teenager when the show came out. I shouldn't have been watching it, but I did anyway.
You're a teenage werewolf.
But he was the dude who was calling like, "Hey man, there's fog coming in." The second he was on screen, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I fucking
knew he looked familiar.
Yeah. I was like, he was on. I'm like, "Oh shit, what's his role going to be?" That was it.
There for 2 seasons.
It's like, how was he just in the area? And they were like, "You want to shoot something real quick for free $99? We're not going to pay you a penny, but it'd be really cool to have you." Like, it was just weird to me. I don't know. I expected him to have a bigger role, and I was like, "Nope, that was it. Full stop. Great." That was really weird.
It was cool because I was like, why do I recognize him from somewhere? And then I just couldn't find it, so I moved on. But the captain gets his head sawn off in a very Terrifier-like way. Eventually they come up, they find the captain not too long after it happens. I feel like when a captain dies on a boat, their body's not found for a very long time, and then people are like, fuck, we're so screwed. Well, captain's dead. That's straight up what they do. They just go, captain's dead. The captain's dead. There is the real quick cameo of Q from the Impractical Jokers.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was not expecting that at all.
Neither was I. But who better? Who better to have? The most New York. Well, he's from New Jersey. He's friends with Kevin Smith. Yeah.
It's true.
Yep.
Right before this, we got I think it was Jasmine and Ariel deaths? Or it was Jasmine and maybe Sleeping Beauty. Regardless, they're doing some form of fucking TikTok dance.
Yeah.
Just at some random underbelly part. Willie shows up, and Jasmine takes pictures with him in the background, not knowing. She goes, "Oh my God, is that a pimple?"
Yeah. And then they start doing the ooh-woo faces.
Oh God, yeah. I'm so happy that they went out the way they did. Willie gets into a forklift and is like hitting the button like maniacally, but it's not turning on. So he just keeps hitting it like, motherfucker. It's really funny to just watch him go, God damn it, why won't this one? Oh, I gotta turn it on. Yeah. So he turns over the key, and then the forklift goes straight into both of their faces.
Yeah, the lights turn on, and they're like, "Oh, this is great lighting!" Like, just Jesus Christ, you fucking dumbasses!
Drive faster. Yep. I don't care if you're forklift certified. You are now. I bless you, Steamboat Willie.
And that was the scene I was like thinking of when I was referring to like the quick cuts and stuff like that, and getting angling just right so things look good. That was a perfect example of that. I really enjoyed the ending of that scene. I thought that was done very well.
Yeah, it was quite nice. And also after that whole scene, it felt real good to just watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
We go down to where everybody is because the whole crew was like, all right, get everyone to the bottom of the ship. They get everyone down to the bottom of the ship. I think it's the dude that we meet at the beginning, Amber the EMT, our main character, not Catherine Cochran, and I think one other person. Oh, there was also a cop and some chick that was like eyeballing him while he was on his phone when the movie started. So that scene will come up later, but this scene is where it felt cool to see them go to. It was kind of like the bar scene in The Mean One. I'm hoping Terrifier 4 opens up with this type of kill, because we got to get off the bus somehow. Think of that.
It'd be funnier if he killed everyone and took the bus and went to a wildly different state. We're just like somewhere Louisiana or some shit like that. Like Art just is like, fuck this, I'm going somewhere wild, and he uses like alligators and shit like voodoo to kill people.
Art in the bayou.
Yeah.
Dumbledore.
Ooh, actually, fuck me. I mean, we're getting the backstory. He's a fucking demon. Where else would you go?
That's true. So in this whole underbelly of the ship, everybody has been locked in. Like the kids been locked in there. The naked cowboy, the mom of the kid, the dude she got nervous of, and Steamboat Willie electrocutes them all. He like exposes a wire and has been like spraying water all over the floor and just electrocutes them all. Like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Pop, explode.
Yeah, it's an interesting, I mean, it's a cool mass kill scene.
Mm-hmm.
The water effects, whatever they did for that was terrible though.
Yep.
Like the cutting to Willie and the weak spray coming out of that giant fake hose that he's holding.
Yep.
Versus the literal garden hose that's spraying people with the weakest stream ever that's apparently blowing them back. It was just, I think it was one of the weaker lead ups to a really cool kill.
Yeah.
I was a little underwhelmed and a little disappointed with it, but yeah. The cartoony electricity flowing through everyone cracked me up.
But got a pretty good kill out of it, which leads 100%. To two survivors of that, and we'll come back to them momentarily. But of course, the kid, because you can't kill the kid, and then the dude that the mom was worried about, because the kid was on a rubber slip mat behind the bar, and then the dude had rubber-soled shoes or boots from work. We cut away to that cop and the chick who walked up the stairs at the beginning of the boat, and she's like, I saw something over here, and he starts going around with the gun, and we're like, oh, all right. We're very quickly following Willie, turned around, boobs, just boobs.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh my God, all right, this is happening. It's like, we can't keep meeting like this, we can't keep doing this. And she goes, shut up, and gets down on her knees and just goes to town on him. And it's
sure does.
It's like, we are watching this right now. And then so is Steamboat Willie in a fucking locker. He jumps out and comes down and chops the dude's dick off while he's getting blown. And we see the girl fall back with the dick in her mouth still, falls out, and it's just straight up a dick. Straight up a dick. Jermaine?
That thing was huge, by the way. That thing was huge.
Good for this guy.
Like, when she pulled back, I was like, what's in her mouth? I was like, oh my Lanta, that thing's enormous. Mm-hmm. I was like, what the fucking hell?
So yeah, we get the fact that the rubber mat and the construction boots, we get the new captain, I think Phillips. Oh yeah. When he goes up and lies down next to the old captain trying to fix something with the steering column, and Willie drops out and pushes a TV on his head. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, the comedy leading up to that too, where he thinks it's somebody else and he keeps asking for a Phillips head, and he gives him a flathead. He's like, I said a Phillips, not a flathead. And then he hands him a freaking wrench.
Yeah.
I was just like, here's peak comedy. And how's he going to die?
And then shortly after that, he hands him a different type of head, because he hands him a towel and it's a dick as he opens it and then falls in his mouth.
Into his mouth. Yep. That was...
it was at this point that
the cock returns.
Catherine Cochran. Nope, not her. I'm so glad now, but at the same point, now that I know who it was and it wasn't Catherine Cochran, her death just was, I was expecting way more because of the way she died in 2, getting beaten in like the bathroom, acid on the face, the whole 9 yards.
And the fact that this character is so fucking unbelievably annoying, you're expecting the whole time, you're like, this is, in my opinion, aside from David Howard Thornton, this is the big star that I feel like anyone who went out of their way to watch this movie was there to see. Yep. And she's such an unlikable character, you got to make the death fucking brutal.
She gets stabbed through the side with a harpoon, and that's it.
Yep. It was so underwhelming. I don't know. I feel like they could have done literally anything else with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They could have straight up cannibal holocausted her. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Jesus.
Find a way to make it happen. She runs, trips. He just skewers her.
I was honestly thinking of the scene about the turtle. That still sticks with me.
Oh, yeah. Not the mongoose screaming? That's the one that sticks with me. When they cut the mongoose open while it's still alive and it's just screaming and it sounds like a little baby crying.
It's all real.
Yeah, that's the one that gets me.
All right, let's not talk about Cannibal Holocaust. It's sad. Weird.
If it makes you feel any better, they utilized those animals. They actually cooked them and ate them on set. They were actually out there, so they had to find ways to eat things, and so they did.
I don't know if it does make me feel better. But regardless, we're not here to talk about Cannibal Holocaust, and we might not ever be. You really want to listen to an episode on that? Go listen to Dead Body Bathtub.
Yeah, their episode's really, really good. They really do a good job with this one.
So at this point, after she dies, we start getting the animated backstory that you were talking about, which is really cool because we get a few of them. We get one where it's like just him in the ship, Steamboat Willie, and then we do get Walt Disney, but he was like an old captain or something.
Yeah, had a different name. It wasn't Walt. No. It wasn't Disney. It was something else.
Yeah. We get a backstory. It's cool. We get the animated art style of like the captain dying and then the mouse starting to go crazy. It's like, oh, okay. All right, cool. It's a little Happy Tree Friends. I like it. The random dude, I feel like he just was there at random parts and for no real reason. Like the guy from the beginning who's like, I think he's already being the love interest of our main girl that's not Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
And he's just there at random points to not help the plot at all. No. But eventually he becomes like the captain, and then the kiss kind of felt weird and forced. Like it didn't really feel needed.
Not at all. Yeah, it honestly, and I don't know. I mean, maybe it would have landed if it had been timed better, because it just seemed awkward. Like, it very well could have been intentional. Who knows? But all of it seemed weird. Like it just wasn't meant to be there. Like they edited it at the wrong spot. I was like, this is odd. Also, the camera was fucking uncomfortably close. Like,
yeah,
like don't be that close. Back up. Like, what the fuck, man?
I didn't need to hear any of this.
Was that the moment where Willie takes the boat? Like he's steering the boat. He steers the boat off course.
Yes, and it looks like a little toy boat driving around in a pond.
It's not even that. It's when he's steering the wheel. It's clearly like cardboard.
Yeah.
The wheel was just a giant piece of cardboard. I was like, yo, they really fucking phoned it in. And they were like, I don't just cardboard? Sure, this works fine. And it was bad. It was real bad. What happens, man? This is your, for lack of better terminology, this is your ship. You're steering it.
Bitch. So trying to remember all of what happens in this movie, because I'm looking at my notes going, what the fuck does any of this mean? So there was a whole thing of, I think Steamboat Willie took something and then tried to blow up the boat. Yeah.
What the fuck?
He went down to like the hull and they had to try and follow him to stop it. And then there was a whole joke about Disney adults where it's like, oh, they're just insufferable people that, obsess over this one thing that they liked from their childhood many, many years ago. It's a good joke right there. I like that.
Yeah.
So then there was, of course, a really bad pun of say cheese, motherfucker, where they blew up with really bad CG. The EMT got stabbed in the foot with a nail. Some dude got stabbed with a screwdriver. This is all from my notes, and it's all falling apart.
Wait, I did see all of this.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's the woman from the beginning still alive, and she's like she puts on like a freaking Mickey helmet.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like a cult basically. And she gets everyone down to underneath the ship, and then she fucks something up and he kills her.
Yeah.
Anyway. this movie was disjointed as fuck. The kills were really cool.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, so she dies at that point, and Willie has taken the kid. The worker dude sacrificed himself to blow up the boat, and Willie had taken the kid, and they're trying to go get the kid back and save the kid. Meanwhile, Willie is like still fawning over the girl. I don't remember how he dies.
You were the one who didn't fall asleep.
I don't know. I probably did. So reading this back, I think I don't even remember how this movie ended.
Yeah. I mean,
go watch the fucking movie.
The dude does blow up trying to kill Willie. Yeah. And he survives.
Okay.
Peek behind the curtain. I just looked up a couple YouTube videos to see what the ending was, and I got a few things, and it looks like the quote-unquote love interest drowns in the boat, and then the final girl is a final girl, and she stabs Willie in the top of the head with a pair of scissors.
After she dresses up as Minnie.
Yeah, apparently. And then I guess there's an after-credit sequence where Willie actually potentially meets actual Minnie Mouse. It's... what the fuck? Now... I didn't know this until just now.
Yeah.
And I wish I had looked this up in advance, but did you know this movie was written by the same guy who did The Mean One?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I probably would have noped out before I watched this if I had known that in advance, so maybe it's a good thing I didn't. Yeah, so, I mean, I think unintentionally we are continuing Season of Suffering.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us expected that this would have. I mean, this was kind of initially you had said, "Oh, we should put Screamboat on the list for this season." And I really didn't think it was going to be bad enough to make the cut, and I wish I had just let you put it on the list.
I mean, I don't think it was horrible. There was some really bad stuff about it, and kind of like the ending that we just explained right there as Jason tried to remember it because Rob fell asleep. I apparently didn't remember a damn thing about the ending.
You just checked out.
Dude, it was very fall flat. Like that ending was just so lackluster. I couldn't remember a fucking thing. But that was 2025 Screamboat, ladies, gents, and our non-binary friends. There is something I have to say, and it might sound bad, especially for our Lord and Savior, David Howard Thornton. I don't think he was necessary for this role. I saw less of David Howard Thornton in this than I did in The Mean One.
No, 100%. Well, I mean, the lighting didn't help, but
no.
I think that the only reason he did this was because he did The Mean One. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a wacky role is a wacky role, and he seems to really enjoy this sort of thing.
Yeah.
I really do. I do appreciate the fact that, yes, the Terrifier franchise is now huge and it is blown up, but he is sticking to his indie roots. Like, even with all of this fame that he has, he is still doing the small roles.
We don't deserve this, man.
Roles. Yeah. And it's just, he's a national treasure who is putting himself in weird positions. I do look forward to, but also dread the day that he finds himself in, like, Robert Englund territory, because I do feel like that's his trajectory.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever going to be anything like Bruce Campbell. He's too fucking nice. Mm-hmm. But Robert Englund, I mean, I've met him once. He was awesome, and I've heard other people who've met Robert Englund and said he's so nice, he's so kind. I mean, David Howard Thornton is. We've met him. We've all, if you love him, you've seen interviews with him, you've seen interactions with him. He's just a genuinely kind human. So it pains part of me to see him, put himself in these roles, but he's doing it for the love of the art at the end of the day.
At least,
unintended.
At least he wants to, though. At least it's not like him being now typecast into a corner. He's like, that? Fuck yeah, absolutely. Giant nightmare recreation of a childhood character? Done. Like,
I'm interested to see him in a role where he's not in makeup.
Yeah, I would. I mean, do we see his face in what is it, Stream?
Never. I haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
I did not hear good things. So that's the only reason why it is on my list. Like, I do want to see it, but it was not something that was like, I got to see this.
Yeah.
I've heard one person that we trust actually said it was good. So, yeah.
I mean,
but that person also loves all of the Scream movies. So,
yeah.
I
was going to say it might be it might be worth putting it on there, but we'll see. We'll come back to it, but I think it does go without saying, Bloody Legend of the Week, David Howard Thornton, as always.
Yeah.
Out of 10, there's so many good things that I could pull and just make stupid ranking jokes. I'm going to let you do it because I know what I would do, and I feel it's a little low-hanging fruit, literally.
Oh, dude, then do it.
Right,
you know the low-hanging fruit's my favorite.
Out of 10 chopped off blowjob dicks, how many would you...
buddy.
How many would you give Screamboat from 2025?
I'd give so many blowjobs. Wait, what? I feel like even if I hadn't fallen asleep, I'm gonna give it a fucking hell.
No, that was Lethal Virus.
3.5.
Damn.
I'm giving it a 1.5 for moments of humor and decent kills, and then the rest of the points are just because it's David Howard Thornton.
Yeah.
If he wasn't in this, it'd probably be a solid 1.5. Honestly, like, I'm getting harsher with my ratings. Yeah. I didn't really like, the kills were good for what they were, but the plot was so fucking lost the moment the movie fucking started. Editing, man, give us backstory at the start of the movie. Don't leave us until the last 25 minutes of the movie to tell us what the fuck is going on. But still, I mean, it's just, yeah, it lost itself before it even got going. So, yeah, 3.5. How many chopped off blowjob dicks would you give this one?
I'm not that far off. I would probably give it a 4. I enjoyed it way more than the Mean One. Like, the Mean One I watched for the very first time and was falling asleep watching, and I had to convince myself and force myself to watch it a second time. I think I could watch Screamboat a second time and be okay with it. I don't think I'd have to really struggle for it. The kills were way better for the most part. There was some that I looked at and went, okay. Yeah, again, no likable characters, no characters that you gave a shit about, except for David Howard Thornton. But unfortunately, it, like, minus a few shots where he was doing his body movements and his, like, body acting, it could have been anybody else. It could have been somebody nobody ever knew. And we'd just be like, who's Screamboat Willie? Nobody knows. I'll give it to David Howard Thornton, but it didn't really save the movie, unfortunately.
No, not at all. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. I know this is not part of the Season of Suffering, but I think just for the sake of the fact that this is such a low-rated movie, I think we need to send Steamboat Willie to the fucking dungeon. It's also a nice way to do a movie review coming back, is to just throw something in there.
Yeah.
We can... Yeah.
We can
I know this is...
Can at least have visiting rights because it's David Howard Thornton.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, without a doubt.
We'll keep the Mean One, the character, up with him, but the movie can go back into the dungeon where it won't see the light of day again. Both the Mean One and Screamboat Willie get visiting rights. The movies, nah. The characters, we're keeping them.
That'd be a fucking wild battle to watch, though.
I think I got to give it to the Mean One. Honestly, they're both unrated, but only the Mean One really felt like a PG-13 movie. This did not.
No. Yeah, this was strange. I really hope the next one will most likely be Terrifier 4, but I hope the next one that comes out with him in it is worth it.
I mean, he did just say to James Gunn, well, he didn't say it to James Gunn, but he said he wants to be Joker in James Gunn's DCU.
I mean, that'd be amazing. James Gunn has not yet announced if we're even going to get another Joker. I think... I'm on the fence. Let me put it this way. If it's not David Howard Thornton, I don't want another Joker. We're just going downhill. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker in the first movie was amazing.
Yep.
Second movie sucked ass.
Yep.
And nobody wants that fucking grilled out, tattooed fucking Joker ever again. Like, nobody asked for that in the first place.
I was going to say, I think I'm probably going to say the actor's name wrong, or it's going to be the wrong actor. Like Barry Keoghan from The Batman, when he's like just hiding out in the back. We're supposed to get something else with that, but I think it's Scarecrow for Batman 2. So I'm fucking here for Scarecrow.
You know what? I'll be shocked if that movie even fucking comes out.
27.
That thing has gone. Okay. Yeah. They said that when Batman came out, they had said it was going to be a year until the next movie, and it's been pushed out and out and out. They've scrapped full scripts. They have been rewrites. They have done everything under the sun. Oh, it's on a delay. Nope. It's been canceled. It was canceled at one point. Oh, no, it's back on track. Oh, no, it's going to be this. Nope, it's not that. It's like, if it ever comes out, I'll be fucking floored. And to be honest, with that much behind it, with that many problems, it's not going to be good. And if it is, I'll be shocked. I'll fucking eat my own shoe if it's good.
Save that right here, right now, folks.
Yeah.
2027, when Batman 2, fingers crossed.
Hey, man, I started wearing Crocs. They're apparently edible, so we'll find out.
Jason looks down at his own Crocs right now.
But yeah, well, that was a ride, man. If you did watch it and you didn't fall asleep or zone out, please let us know what your thoughts were on it. Also, let us know how the fuck it ended. It was weird, man. But yeah, until next week when we have the amazing, highly educated, sometimes amazingly talented Middleman Mike is back. We will be talking about another movie from 2025. We're finally going to be talking about Sinners. I'm so excited. Get your rewatches in, folks. It is on Max currently. It is worth another watch. This will be my third or this will be my fourth watch.
Damn.
I'm going to watch it again. It will be added to the collection. This movie is the best horror movie I have seen in the past 15 years. I love Sinners. So I am very excited to sit down and talk about it and talk about the music and have Mike back on. He's just a joy. He's so much fun.
Absolutely. Well, I can't wait.
I can't wait for you guys to meet. This is going to be great. Well, until next week. Sleep tight, suckers!
I can't even do one after that now.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Spoiler Sleepover, but the fun won't stop there. Go follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, and if you have any episode ideas, please send them our way at spoilersleepover@gmail.com. That'd be really fantastic of you. So, until next week, sleep tight, suckers!
Spoiler Sleepover is sponsored by Gore Clown Shop.
Do you love all things horror? Books? Movies? Podcasts? Of course you do. Well, come on down to goreclown.com.
Original artwork by an indie horror fan for indie horror fans.
Use code SLEEPOVER at checkout to save 15% on your whole purchase.
Oh, and did we mention? Gore Clown is the only place to get official Spoiler Sleepover merch.
So don't forget to use Sleepover to save 15%.
Stay indie, suckers.